everyone, Janessa Storley here with what's happening in Williston, and today I am here at the Williston Area Chamber of Commerce for this community spotlight. I'm here with Jessica Delvo and Anna Nelson, and we are here to chat about all things Chamber of Commerce because we are entering in the spring and summer season, which means that Williston gets crazy busy and the Chamber always has some really incredible events up their sleeves. So thanks again for having this interview with me, you guys. I'm so excited. As you guys know, I've been involved with the Chamber for quite some time now, and I have really loved working with you guys and just really learning about how to be involved with the Chamber. So first of all, for those that don't know, can you guys kind of explain what the Chamber of Commerce is and what it does for the Williston community?
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much for having us on here today. We're excited to be able to talk a little bit more with the community. So our primary focus, so we are obviously the Chamber of Commerce, so our primary focus is businesses, but I mean, that's what makes up our community, right? And so we have the events that are very business focused, we have the events that are very community focused, and we try to make everybody kind of work together. So our 4 pillars are connect, engage, grow, and lead. And so we're looking to connect businesses. We're looking to engage the community with those businesses. We're looking to grow our community and grow these businesses, as well as creating leaders for today and tomorrow. So that's kind of like a very, in a nutshell, what the Chamber does. So we, like I said, support businesses, we have advertising opportunities, we have sponsorship opportunities, we advocate on behalf of our businesses at the local, state, and national levels. And so really just a champion for businesses, for the community. And so kind of along those lines, for our businesses, we have our networking events, but what some people might not know is that, first of all, if you don't know if your employer or a business that you're a part of or an organization that you're a part of, if you don't know if they're a Chamber member, ask, because if they are a Chamber member, then you get all of the member benefits as an employee or as a member of that organization. So double check. But so we have like business after hours. We have every second Thursday, and so that is a different host around town. So that's an opportunity to highlight a business while networking, but it's also open to the community. So you can just come and hang out with us at the Chamber, hang out with us with the host. We usually have games and drinks and lots of conversation. We get to learn about the business and get to know each other. So that's a really great way just every month to get involved and to come hang out. Do you want to touch on some of our bigger events?
Have our mental health first aid coming up. That will be May 24th. May 24th. Kelly Thorne is our leader on that. It's a great way to not only, you know, you hear about being first aid certified, but this is a way for you to be mental health first aid and knowing how to communicate to someone. It's not being their lifesaver, but just pointing them in the right direction. We also have lots of things coming up. So we also have our lunch and learns, our young professionals, and our quarterly social hours with them. And so that's just a great way to get involved and meet other people in the community. So lots of ways to network.
Yeah. And all ages are welcome.
Yes.
And professionals.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
We have just a good age limit. Yeah. Young at heart.
Yes. All right, so I know that you've kind of touched on some of your upcoming events, and you've mentioned like young professionals and business after hours for different things the public can attend. But I'm just curious about like if somebody kind of wants to go the extra mile and be a part of different committees or be more involved with the Chamber. Do you guys have some ways for individuals to do that?
Absolutely. We're always looking for more help. So we have 8 active committees at the moment. So the young professionals that you touched on is one of them. We also have our ambassadors, which are kind of our extra arms and legs out in the community helping us out. And then we have agriculture, we have retail, energy, education and leadership, policy, and workforce. You do typically have to be a chamber member to be on those committees, but again, check with your employer, check with your organizations. We also have individual members, so if an individual just wants to be a part of the chamber, we are very happy to include them as well. And so there's lots of ways to get involved, and all of those committees have either events that they put on, initiatives that they're a part of. So for example, like we talked about young professionals, they have the socials, they have the lunches and learns. And then our agriculture committee is putting on the farm to table event. So that one I want to touch on too, because that one we really, really want community members to come and be a part of that one. We want to highlight the agriculture community. We want to have a farm to table dinner. And so we partner with the Soil Conservation District. And so on June 28th, we're gonna have a meal, we're gonna have some speakers, we're gonna learn about, there's a rancher in the area who's gonna come and talk about their operation. And then we're gonna enjoy some food and just kind of learn more about the fields and the ranches and everything that we see around us that make up our very robust agriculture industry. So that one's a really fun one. But one of our other bigger events, we have our Lemonade Day, which you kind of touched on. So that's under our Leadership and Education Committee. And we do have a Lemonade Day subcommittee, so if anybody wants to help out, please do. And that one is really fun. That's a national initiative, and that is to support young entrepreneurs. So I think last year we had as young as 3 and as old as I think 16. And so these young entrepreneurs sign up for this program, and they, along with their parent or guardian or whoever is helping them, go through a whole business plan. So they do the planning, they do the financials, they pick their location, they do sourcing, all of it. So we have that in July 22nd. And then one of our biggest events that we have is our Women in Leadership Expo. And so that is coming up on October 27th. And that one, we had about 150 women last year. Wow. And we socialized, we talked about mental health, and we had First Lady Catherine Burgham come, and she spoke on substance use, and it's okay to ask for help, and just kind of the power in what she does through Recovery Reinvented. And then we had breakout sessions, and we had some keynote speakers, and we had a panel. So it was really just an empowering, uplifting event for women, just to kind of take the day, learn, and network, and be empowered.
All right, so you have talked about so many great events, and one question that came to mind for me is, for some of these events that you need to purchase tickets for, if you're a chamber member or your employer is a chamber member, do you get discounted ticket prices for some of these events?
You sure do. So for all of anything that we sell tickets for, we do have a member price and a non-member price. So that way we are including everybody, but yeah, you do absolutely get that perk, that little benefit if you are a member. And then of course we do have our free events, so like our business after hours, coffee and conversation. We also partner with Western Region Economic Development and the city's economic development for 1 million cups. And so that is the first Wednesday of every month. We have 2 presenters, and they're local business owners, and we get to learn about them and just kind of build that community around them and to support them. So that's been a really fun event to be a part of, and so that's free to everybody as well.
Awesome, great. If you are a new business owner here in town and they're wondering if they should join the chamber, what would you say to that prospective business owner?
I would say that we would absolutely love to have them as a chamber member. So kind of like I said in the beginning, is that we are a champion for business. So we want to see them grow. We want to see them thrive. We want to be there to help them when they're going through trials and tribulations, but also help celebrate them as well. And so for the benefits that we offer, we have, like I said, the advocacy, we have the advertising opportunities. We have worked with a lot of businesses to connect them with, you know, if they want to be more involved with the community, what organizations do they get to be a part of? If they are working on a project and they need to be connected with someone, so that's part of that connection piece. So we try to be a great resource for that. We use our member businesses, or they get preference for our vendors and things that we do for our events. Kind of like you mentioned, you do get the discounted prices. You get preference for sponsorships, and we have our membership directory. There's so much.
We have some billboard opportunities.
Yes.
That is a new thing this year. So we do have 4 billboards here in Williston, and then 1 in Watford. It's the digital billboards. It's just let us know if you want to be a part of it. We only have 7 spots left, but it's a 2-week advertisement for you, and it's a great opportunity if you have never done it before. So
Yeah.
Awesome. And we also try to curate. We're actually working on a piece of our website right now for grants and programs and things that will help businesses who might need that, or there's loan programs out there.
Yeah.
We also have facilitated roundtables. So we've held one for several of our North Dakota delegation. We held one for Senator Hoeven as well as Congressman Armstrong.
Okay.
And then we also held one for daycares. We've held one for workforce. We're working with the county on a relocation guide. So just all of these pieces that help support businesses. So there's a lot that we do also behind the scenes that people don't necessarily know about.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been watching Session almost every day. You're probably sick of hearing that on my computer, but that's a big part of it as well, because there are so many bills that affect what we're doing here. So.
Okay, and then too, I know that when we say small business or businesses, in this day and age, not everybody has a storefront. So, I think I've heard before some people say, oh, well, I don't think I could be a chamber member because I don't have a physical location and I don't have these X, Y, and Z. Is that just a myth that's just floating out there? Can we debunk that myth and say, if you are a small business, you're out there hustling and doing vendor shows, getting your name out there about your products and services, can they still join the chamber and access all of these incredible resources you guys have?
Yes, absolutely. We have an online portion of it. You can put your deals on our website as well. There is a portion in there in your member, on the member side. So you can do that. We can help you out with any advertisements through our social media or on our newsletters. But really, it's what is the best thing to do is our networking opportunities. Our business after hours are so important in our coffee and conversations and our lunch and learns. They're just a great way to get out there and meet other people. I mean, it's really important to have that face-to-face and to know that you are a legit person, not just online. And really, I mean, that's your brand and that's how you present yourself, so.
And I would say the listing on our website as well would be, it's another good tool for, having a storefront that is a big branding opportunity is actually having that storefront. So if you don't have that, that's just another opportunity to have your name, your branding out there. We have advertising opportunities in our newsletter. We have some special member discounts with different advertisers across town. So there's those opportunities as well to help them, even if they don't have a storefront, to get their name out there. So we definitely would have benefits for them as well.
Okay, awesome. Well, I just have one last question for you guys. And that is, what does community mean to you?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think community, what it means to me is just connecting and being there for one another. If you're struggling in your business or if you're being successful in your business, it's reaching out, helping each other out, and knowing when to put your hand out to help, so.
Yeah, I think of people coming together for the greater good. And I've seen that a lot here in Williston. We've both lived elsewhere across the country, and so coming here and seeing those people that are so readily available and willing to help, whether that is monetarily, whether that is volunteering their time, whether that is, you know, putting on an event or something. I mean, look at our community builders that are doing such wonderful things for the community, and our other nonprofits. And I mean, there's so much goodwill here, and that's what community is to me.
Awesome. Well, again, I really appreciate your guys' time. This is so great to hear about what is coming up in 2023 and just different ways for individuals, not just businesses, but really individuals to get involved. Because like you said, when it comes to these great events that you guys put on, extra hands are always needed. And, you know, you don't necessarily need, or it's great to be a chamber member and to have that membership with it, but you guys are always looking for extra volunteers, extra help. And so thank you so much for highlighting all of the different ways that individuals can get involved, and same with small business owners. And you guys, again, you guys do so much for this community, and I have really appreciated my time with you guys, our collaborations together, and just how often you guys are totally fine with me just walking into your office and, you know, whether I'm supposed to be here or not, just like, hello, I'm here again. So I always appreciate your guys' patience, your willingness to collaborate, and just your desire to really help the Williston community in all aspects. So again, thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you. And thank you for everyone out there who has supported us, from the community to our members to our board to the city to the county. I mean, we aren't doing this alone. So thank you.